Hi, I'm Michael Senoff, founder and CEO of HardToFindSeminars.com. For the last 5 years, I've interviewed the world's best business and marketing minds. Now my challenge is to build the world's largest free resource for online, downloadable audio business interviews. I've learned a lot in the last 5 years, and today I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive. If you provide a great product and good value, people aren't going to return. It is easier to return a digital product, and so what? You may have more returns, but making your life easier is what this whole business is about. This is Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Here's a recording with a gentleman named Jeremy Scorsia. Jeremy is 17 years old. He just ordered the joint venture system, and he called to confirm that he placed his order. Well, I decided to talk to him and give him all the advice I could on joint venture, so it's a short 20-minute recording for Jeremy going over different aspects of what I would personally recommend in doing with joint ventures, especially creating and controlling your own product. There's all kinds of ways and things you can do by setting up joint ventures. I highly recommend you invest the extra time and effort in creating and controlling your own information product, and that's what Jeremy and I talk about. We also talk about doing audio recordings like I do on my site and creating digital information products. We also discuss how to set up the joint venture with the people you do the audio recording. We also discuss PayPal and the eBay sellers, how they have immense databases all right there within their PayPal account, and how we can leverage and set up joint ventures with the people we do recordings. I hope you find this helpful, and if you have any questions, please call. Hello, this is Mike. May I help you?
Hi, I just ordered Joint Venture Magic.
I just got your order. Is this Jeremy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you ordered twice. You canceled one, which is fine, and I just emailed you the link.
Okay, thanks.
All right, how you doing there?
Pretty good.
Good. How'd you hear about it?
I was just actually searching around.
Yeah, did you listen to one of the audio recordings?
Yeah, I listened to the recording that you had on the Hard to Find Seminars.
And then what'd you do after listening to the recording?
I listened to it yesterday, and then it sounded interesting, so I figured I'd give it a shot.
Was it one of the clips or the whole one?
The clip.
All right, and then did you download the transcript that had the letter there?
Yeah.
And then you read the letter?
Yeah.
All right, I just like to know how people are ordering. You got a business yourself?
I'm working on it. I've been internet marketing for a few years. I'm still struggling a little.
Now, where are you from, New York?
New York, yeah.
Uh-huh, you got that New York accent going. How old are you?
17.
17? All right. Let me tell you, you're young. If you stick with this, there's nothing more powerful than joint ventures, seriously.
I know, like Jason Cox has been kind of an inspiration as a joint venture brokering.
Forget the brokering. I know his brokering deal, but the brokering deal, 9 out of 10 times you're going to get screwed out of the deal. You got to have control. You got to tie up and control a product or a service, you see? So you can find any product and service. There's no one who's going to turn you down if you come to them and say, hey, you want to sell more products? I'd like to sell your product for you. They're going to say yes. You don't have to be an employee. Any guy who's selling something knows that there's potential for more sales, and they'll gladly let you sell their product. So that's where you negotiate and tie up the product, right?
Yeah.
And then you go do your thing, and you just do it better than them, but you get everything in writing, and you know a lot of it's explained. You probably have a lot of the idea already, but just listen to those recordings, go through the stuff. If you end up keeping it, you don't return it, you get an hour with me on the phone, and you'll see all the bonuses once you go to the link.
Yeah, I think the joint venture is the way to go for me because it's kind of hard to create a product if they don't have any credibility. Being I'm only 17, so I think the way is to use other people's credibility to go that route.
That's a great way to go. But there are advantages creating your own product. You know, you can still create and control a product without credibility. You may find a book on Amazon.com that's out of print. Let's say you have a subject. Do you have any hobbies or anything you're into?
I play sports.
What do you play, basketball?
I play football.
You play football? All right, let's just say there was a book from the 1970s on the greatest football player interviews of all time. And most of these books fail. They're in the bookstores and they're out. Let's say you go...
Like the public domain, right?
Public domain's one way. That's fine. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in public domain you can just claim as your own and go resell, repackage it. But books and stuff on Amazon that are out of print, you can contact the publisher and buy the rights to that for nothing. Products are a dime a dozen. You just got to choose your market is what you really want to look at.
What I was talking about is actually writing my own products because I know that people start out internet marketing right where they go into writing internet marketing books thinking that they're going to make their money that way.
Well, you could write your own product. That's a good way. That's a lot of work writing it yourself, but if you just do what I do, interview people and just get it transcribed and talk your own product. Let your expert talk your own product for you.
I had an idea for eBay sellers, how he was successful, like autoresponder managers and $1 million emails. What I'm thinking of doing is interviewing with, like, say, the top 5 eBay experts, and then having that transcribed into an ebook and have it as a viral ebook.
Yep, you could do that. But you know what? You're not going to get rich off ebooks. Ebooks are a dime a dozen. When you think ebook, people think cheap, cheap, cheap. Ebooks are free. Start thinking course. Start thinking seminar. Start thinking the word system. Those words command thousands of dollars. You could take any ebook and turn it into a seminar, add some audio, add some video, and reposition it and get 20, 30, 40 times what you can get for some old ebook. Get that word out of your head, book. Think seminar, system, course, education, business opportunity. That's what you want to think because that's where the money is. But yeah, you can certainly do that. So let's say you interview the 5 top eBay experts or 10 top eBay experts, and you have audio interviews, and you get it transcribed, then you put it in a 3-ring binder, then you put each interview on a CD-ROM. Now you got some meat in your product.
I'm not sure how to work out the JV. That's not how you would do it. You probably give them a percentage if you're doing it with one person. If you're doing a joint venture with 5 people,
you're going to have a better chance doing joint ventures because it's your product. People will do the interviews with you for free. Okay, so you get the interviews for free, you pay to get it transcribed, so you have total control on the product, and your cost on that product, 5 CDs with a notebook, maybe $10. It's nothing, $10, $15. Then because your cost is so low, you can go to anyone who's selling a related product and do a JV with them, but you have the control of the product, so no one's going to screw you out of your cut because you're the main source. It's your product. Working extra hard to develop your own product, I would definitely recommend doing that. The only reason people want to get other products is because they don't believe they have credibility, but you don't need credibility to interview experts. They're the ones with the credibility. You're just the guy doing the interviews.
Right.
Look at all the most famous people like Barbara Walters, Larry King, Peter Jennings. What do?
They interview people.
They interview people, you see? They've got the fame, and they never claim to be experts. They're just asking the questions. Doing all these interviews, that's what I'm learning. You don't want to be an expert. You just want to interview the experts. So then you can approach someone. You have the product, so you have total control, and then you're not going to get screwed. The biggest waste of time is putting these deals together, and a lot of people are dishonest or they're not motivated, but when you have the control, that's really, really important. And I would definitely go the extra mile. Hey, how hard is it to record some calls? I'm recording this call right now, and what am I doing? I'm talking to you. I'm not wasting any time. Maybe we could use this recording as extra training for some students or what have you, and then I send it to a girl, and she transcribes it. Boom. That really is a great way to go.
The thing I was thinking about is, like, when you're thinking of people to interview, you have to make sure they have a list, because I don't have any list.
Well, there's a couple things. You know, you can interview them just with the main goal of developing a product. So you have the interview. You want them because they're the expert. Now, that is a good idea. If they have a list, that's even a bonus because these experts love being interviewed. They want to toot their own horn. They want to feel important. And when you put together a great interview and you get it edited and you've got a nice product, you could approach them and say, how would you like to let your customers bond with you more? And if they're successful on eBay, and they're selling on eBay, they have their entire database in PayPal because most of them are accepting payment through PayPal, right?
Yeah.
Do you have PayPal?
Yes.
You know you can download your entire database from the first time you ever placed an order or sold or anything. Have you sold on eBay yourself?
Yeah, I sold on eBay.
How long have you been selling on eBay?
I'm not anymore. I used to sell cell phone accessories. I used to have a business doing that, but I stopped that.
All right. Well, if you go into your PayPal account, and you're going to hear a whole recording on this, me teaching somebody this in the joint venture thing, you go into your PayPal account, go into the history section, you can download every transaction that you did on eBay. So when someone buys from you on eBay, you have their email, their name, in some cases their address if you're shipping product. It's all in an Excel format. You can download it right to your computer. Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. You know, many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at HardToFindSeminars.com. So go right now to HardToFindSeminars.com and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching.